Hey everybody, welcome back to Jennifer's Garden. Today I am going to plant the garlic. It's the end of September and it's going to start getting cold real fast here in upstate New York, so I want to get the garlic in before everything freezes real fast. So I want to prepare my bed. I kind of got the rest of the weeds out, smoothed everything out, and I'm going to put some fertilizer down and stuff and some of my compost. So I'm going to put some azomite down just to help the good bacteria eat. Maybe I'll entice some earthworms in here too. Worms are good. This is a new bed, so I want to prepare everything and get everything rooted. So I got some garlic from like the farmer's market, and I took all the big cloves out of here because these are the ones that I'm going to plant. They did pretty good. These were really big heads, so I'll plant all of these. And I'm going to use my compost from my compost bin. As you can see, it's nice and dark. It's been brewing in there all summer, so I better start using it. And then I have just a general fertilizer too. I have bone meal, blood meal, lime, worm castings, and a general fertilizer all mixed together. So hopefully we'll get these rooted and then they can lay dormant for the winter, and we'll see how they look in the spring. So I'm going to kind of sprinkle this all over the top because I don't want to mix it too far into the dirt because it's going to kind of seep into the ground as it rains and stuff. I don't know how far I'm going to get here, so we'll just kind of... So this is the azomite I'll sprinkle all over. And I'll just kind of lightly mix it into the top so when it rains everything can like seep down to the bottom. And then my compost is pretty wet right now, so I'll get some all over. I do have a lot of it, so I'll just use it. Why not? If you work hard at stuff, you might better just use it. And I'll put the rest of the fertilizer down here too. Then I'm pretty much just going to mix it all into the dirt. But that compost turned out pretty well. Mix it all in and then we plant. So I'm going to try to get a lot in this space, so I'm going to plant them about 6 inches apart and about 4 or 5 inches down. I'll just kind of go for it here. So you always plant the part with this little guy sticking up. You see when you take it off the clove, big clove. Let me see if I can. This is where the roots will come out of, so always plant that down. And I'll just squish them down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I'll get about 5 in each row. And then 6-ish. Ooh, That's my... I'm gonna move these over just a tiny bit here. I have a support right there to keep the bed together. So I guess I'll have to move over just a little bit to get a little bit deeper. So here they are. It's all watered. I put 50 cloves in. I'll put a bed of leaves over it to help protect it over the winter. And we'll see what we get in the spring. So I've been working all week while I've been on vacation to get the stuff out of the garden. And let's take a peek. Looking pretty empty in here, isn't it? I got all the tomato cages out. The only thing left are the Brussels sprouts, which this was where the cabbage and the cauliflower was, so I'm pretty sure I mixed up the cauliflower plant with the Brussels sprout. They kind of all look the same when they're little tiny plants. Oh well, the rest of them are over there. They're doing really well. We'll take a peek. Like this one is just a head shorter than me, so probably about 4 feet tall, and you can just start to see them coming. I'll wait till after the snow flies to start checking these out, but they're coming. They're looking pretty good. They're so cute. Tiny already. These guys are little tiny. And I let the broccoli go to flower because I want to try to get seeds from them. I have the cauliflower over here, kind of fell out. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. It's a little heavy. But I was trying to learn all about the seeds for some of these. Ooh, here's a good one. So they grow these little, they almost look like little pea pods. And inside of here are the cauliflower seeds. So there's a whole bunch of them all over the place. So I'm trying to let them get really mature before it gets super cold so I can get the seeds, but we'll see how it works. I'm trying to get my own seeds this year. So this has been interesting. And the same thing with the broccoli. If I can find one. Oh, you can kind of see them here. They're starting to get brown. I want them to get brown and dried out. And then I can feel the seeds inside there. So we'll see what happens. I'm getting all my seeds from my green beans. I did a whole bunch of those the other day. See, these are all dying off. I wait till like the afternoon after the sun's dried them out a little bit, and I just start shucking peas. Oh, I got a red pepper over there. I better get that. I gotta get the peppers, keep getting peppers. They're doing really well. I'm lagging behind. I'm trying to get stuff cleaned up around here. And I got one more section to get cleaned up. There's a zucchini over there I'd like to try to get the seeds out of, but it gets hot out here in the afternoon, so I try to get this done in the morning. But that's what we're left with so far. The basil's starting to go to seed. I gotta get some of that out in here. Oh, it's still wet, so I don't want to be, oh, one fell. Inside this little pod or the seeds. They turn black once they're dry. I did pluck one off and the seeds are coming, so once this gets all dried out. So I'll get seeds from the basil. Boy, I can still smell it too. It smells so good. All right, so, ooh, one last thing. I got the asparagus bed all cleaned out. I'll put some leaf mulch down there for the winter. And I got little seeds coming, which I was just so shocked that I ended up with seeds. But they're supposed to be red. I know the seeds are supposed to be red. So, oh, I have one turning here. I don't know. I don't know how long to wait. So if anybody has any info, you know, give me a shout in the comments here. But I'd like to see that. That would be a good experiment. And here's the asparagus. We'll hopefully be able to eat some asparagus next year. I'm really excited about that. Anyways, so this is the last of it. Just plugging along to get some stuff done. And thanks for watching. Thank you for growing with me so I can grow with you.